olden days. I travelled to the most dangerous place in the world. I will go anywhere and do anything. If it's North Central Ireland or if it's the streets of London, I will go anywhere and have a fun time doing it. And usually everyone thinks I'm going to die, I'm going to have an adventure. But in the end, I end up making really crazy friends in the worst circumstances possible. So it's a lovely story. I was driving with two other friends from England, and we're between Kabul and Jalalabad. Now on my 5th time back to Afghanistan, after some YouTube videos there and some stuff like that, Taliban arrested me for 8 months. They pulled me into a room and they said, okay, Miles, we're going to do a series of tests. Gave me an M16. And I said, hold it, Miles. How would you hold it? And I just hold it like any other person would. And they say, okay, Miles, how would you check if it's loaded or not? And they're staring at me. Put it on their forehead and then click.
Stop.
They thought this was hilarious. And then, again, I pointed it in the roof of my mouth and then click. And I kind of made this expression like, damn it, I didn't die, very disappointing. And they found it hilarious, they're laughing, they actually start high-fiving me. I have 2 ways to store money in the world, in crypto, of course, and in gold or precious metals, because no one can take that off me. They liked so many movies too. They loved Titanic, which was really surprising to me. I honestly think we watched Titanic 8 times. We had this one guy,
Did anyone cry?
One of them shed one tear. There was a movie about 9/11, where it talks about the passengers stuck on the plane. So I watched that with them, and I thought it'd be interesting. I wanted to see their reaction, and they were like, "This is ridiculous that this happened. I can't believe Al Qaeda and ISIS, took part in this. We're really against this stuff, about the whole terrorism thing." But obviously, the Taliban never did all that. That's a huge misconception. Taliban saw my book and read it and saw the photos of me in Afghanistan. They looked at the signatures on the front and they said, "Who is Andrew Tate?" And I was like, he's the top G. They're like, "You mean the top G?" I was like, "Yeah, man, Andrew Tate." They're like, "Oh, we love him. We see him on TikTok a few times." And I go, "Yeah, he's a mate of mine." And they're amazed by that. When people think of crypto in your project, they think, crypto is all a money-making scheme. But if you actually look into it like a real journalist should, they see that you guys actually have not paid yourself from this whole thing, from this project. Your whole project is to help other people and do charitable work. And this is why I like you guys too, because you guys are honest. When I was sitting in Taliban prison, at some point I would have bad days and I would say to myself, it's so over. But then right now I'm saying we're so back. I think we'll also one day, we'll sit back in about 80 years time, look back at what we've done, the amazing thing we've accomplished as a team, and we will realise, everyone listening here will remember us because we'll do even crazier stuff, and it'll have a legacy. It'll certainly have a legacy.